Hi, welcome again to Let's Get Working in our special How to Get and Keep a Job. Today we're going to wrap it all up for you. So Martin, how has the program been?
For me?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, for me, I've actually learned heaps.
Mind you, I had a job when I started it, so I suppose I can't really say I've benefited. True. But I hope, well, I know that a number of people have actually got jobs already.
Yes.
You were just telling me about a couple.
Yep.
So, yep, I guess this is working. So now we're coming to the final stuff. What are we going to talk about?
So, I guess how to support you from this point on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, are we assuming that people are working?
Well, or near working.
Near working, okay.
Yeah.
I tell you one of the things that I think it's really important to say, and it's the most common mistake I find amongst people that come to us for help with job seeking. I'll speak to someone and say, how's your job search going? And they'll say, it's no good.
Mm-hmm.
I applied for a job with Fred and Fred said no.
Yeah.
Like, that's an achievement. And it actually, I suppose in a way, it is an achievement because we've got Fred out of the way. We're no longer worried about him.
Yeah.
But it's not the big achievement, the one we want. The one we want is for Fred or someone like him to say, yes, start work.
That's true.
And the most common reason people don't succeed is simply that they don't try enough times.
Yep.
You know, I sold my house recently. And the first person that came through it said no.
Mm-hmm.
I was bitterly disappointed.
Yep.
Couldn't understand what was wrong with them. Nothing wrong with my house. Why didn't they just go, yes, give us the money? And I didn't fall into despair, but I was unhappy. I thought that I had done something wrong. Of course, that's not the case.
Mm.
Nothing wrong with my house, nothing wrong with me, nothing wrong with the guy that said no, just not the right fit.
Yeah.
So another person came, and I still thought, wow, you know, why didn't they buy it?
Mm.
Then a friend of mine said, how many times do you want to sell it? And I said, once. Once will do. And they said, well, that's all you're waiting for then. The one person that will say yes, heaps of people might say no. And sure enough, wasn't that long afterwards that someone came along and gave me just exactly what I wanted for that house. So it is with job seeking. We've just got to keep trying. Never give up.
No.
I can't remember which episode it was in. I think it might have been number 1 or number 2, Martha. We spoke about people that don't have a job can consider they've got one now.
Yep.
And that's going to get work.
Mm-hmm.
Treat it like that. Every Monday morning, get up and think, well, this is the start of another working week.
Yep.
And this week I'm going to apply for 5 jobs every day.
Yep.
I tell you what, there'll be no one not working at the end of a month.
That's true. And you know, like, I think I've got on that piece of paper that every no is one step closer to a yes.
Indeed you do.
Yep.
It is on that bit of paper,
So,
and you're absolutely right.
And I think it's really important to keep that in mind, that every no is one step closer to a yes.
The other thing that I think is really important is, yes, this is our job, but there's no need for us to be alone.
No.
Now, if you're with an agency like Nova, then you've got your employment consultant and the rest of the staff and job coaches who will help you get a job. But if you're not, you're still not on your own. You can either use the support of videos like these, the ones we're putting out, and the material that you've put on the website.
And also email me.
Email?
Yeah, and I'll just give it to you again.
And do I get a bill if I email you?
No, it's a free service.
It's free, okay. And you've got a fair bit of expertise, so it's free access to someone that's been doing this for a while, has got some qualification, and has had some success.
Yeah,
and that's free. So there's no reason why why would you not take that up? Absolutely.
So again, my email is info@letsgetworking.com.au.
So that's info@letsgetworking.com.au. That's for emphasis, and it's going to appear on the screen underneath us while we're talking.
Yes.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
You're not on your own though. Get your friends, get your family, get your. I know it's going to sound daft. I'm 53, but it wouldn't stop me asking my mum for a hand if I was looking for work. I'd just say to her, Mum, if you see anything in the shops when you're shopping, if there's anyone looking for work, could you let me know?
And also do some research about different kind of jobs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, get excited about it.
Yeah, start talking to people. Ask them what they do, how they do it, how they got into their job.
Yeah, start talking to people about exactly what they do and how ask them where they'll help. I bet you there's not a person around who, if someone comes up to them and says, excuse me, can you help me?
Yeah.
wouldn't say, of course, often without even asking what it was you want help with. People are great. Members of your church.
Yep.
Where you go to the gym. Where you go shopping. Anywhere there's people.
Yep.
You just say, look, I'm looking for work. If you hear of anything, could you let me know? I've written my number on this piece of paper. This is not expensive stuff.
Yep.
Take that resume out, go into shops and say, yeah, I'm looking for work, help me.
Yep. So just send me your resume, I'll proofread it and send you however many copies you want. And also, if you want to chat with me, you can also ring me at the office, or just send me your phone number in an email and I'll get back to you.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yep.
Now, workplace modifications.
Yes.
If I may say so, that is a pretty fancy piece of technology.
It is, and it is a workplace modification.
Is it really?
Yep.
So how much did that cost you?
It was free.
It was free?
Yes.
Heavens. So workplace modifications, what are they?
Well, some people with disabilities will need modifications in their workplace. For example, they may need a handrail put in, or the door made automatic, or in my case, I need an electric wheelchair because I'm in 3 different offices that are within walking distance of each other. I also have a mouse trackball, so I'm able to use the mouse a lot more efficiently and easily.
And that cost me nothing, did it?
No.
Not cost me one thing.
No, so it didn't cost my
free
workplace.
Workplace modifications for employers that make staff even more effective.
Yep.
The fact of the matter is, Martha, that the fact that you can get around makes you even more valuable to me.
Yeah. And also, we assessed my using a trackball just one time, and it reduced my speed, like I sped up by 25%.
Bargain.
So,
now your pay didn't go up, did it?
No.
Excellent. More productivity, no cost.
Yeah.
Why don't we get you another one?
What?
Another trackball. You have 2.
I can only use one at a time.
Oh, that close to another 25%.
So what we can do is there's a job access website. I think.
Yeah, sure. Jobaccess.gov.au.
Yeah, and just put your details in there or make an inquiry, and then we'll help you step-by-step process on how to get what you need, and then we'll come out and assess what you need done.
So I mean, perhaps motorised wheelchairs a bit at the big end of town.
Yeah.
If I needed a small thing, even.
Yeah, like a different chair.
Different chair, yeah. I know we did one where we adjusted the height of a desk.
Yep. Yep.
And we've bought some software for people with vision impairment.
Yep.
And I think hearing aids.
Yep. Yeah.
So those sorts of things, and they don't cost the employer anything.
No.
And what happens if you leave the job?
Well, I think you take them with you to your next place of work.
You don't.
If they're
but other people, that's exactly right. You can keep it. It's for you. So heaven forbid. But if you were to leave us, you could leave us and keep the chair because it would help you be employed somewhere else.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's all about, making work accessible for you and making you more how would you say?
Well, I think you're going to be more productive.
Yeah.
You're going to be more relaxed.
Yes.
Because you're actually able to be more effective.
Yeah.
People know when they're having issues, and so if you're able to overcome those issues with the use of technology, be far more relaxed.
Yeah.
More relaxed, more positive about your work, and frankly, from an employer's perspective, more productive, and that's the thing that counts.
Yeah. And also, can I just say, if you do have a job, if you're starting a new job and you're struggling, whether it be with physical things or whatever, talk to your supervisor. Just let them know what you're struggling with, because sharing your struggles helps you gain insight, and then problems are able to be fixed a lot easier.
Oh, Martha, do you know, like we employ 200 people, and I feel awful when people come to me and say, I've been struggling with this problem for...
Yeah, yeah.
you feel so much better when people say, "Hey, I think this could be an issue.
Yeah.
Could you help me overcome it?" Rather than this has become an enormous mountain, rather than a small molehill we could have sorted out easily. So speak up.
Yeah.
People are great. I love the way people are prepared to accept, take on board, and support people with challenges. It's far more common than people think. People think, "I'll say nothing, and it'll go away."
Well, I think it's not so much that you hope it goes away, but you don't want to be a burden to your employee.
Far more of a
employer.
burden.
You just want to blend in, and you don't want to cause more trouble. That's where I came from. Like, I remember talking to a colleague about how I was struggling using certain software that we have to use. And I said, you know, it's really hard. And then she was really quick to say, hey, what you need is the access people to assess you.
Yeah, and make life easy.
It was so easy, but I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Yeah, and these are, like, when you say the word assessment, people go, "Oh, I don't want to be assessed." Yeah. They're really ways of seeing how you can be supported to be more effective.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, and I guess the assessment is not so much proving that you need it, but what else you might need as well. Yeah.
And there's one other thing I think for getting back to the subject of job seeking that I've just noted here in these notes for today.
Yeah.
There's one quality you need above all others when it comes to this job seeking thing, and that's staying
focused.
Focused, it would be good, and positive is what you've got in your notes.
Staying positive, yeah.
It's focused on being positive.
Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna hear no's, and as you were saying about your house, it made you feel not so great.
Yeah.
But it's about the perfect job for you.
That's right. And people that say no to you weren't worthy.
No.
Write them off.
Yeah.
Because out there somewhere's the guy or the girl that's going to say yes.
Yes.
And they're the ones we're interested in.
And just keep working on your skills. Like, do you need a haircut? Do you need to buy better clothes?
What do you think?
It's pretty good. Yeah. Do you need to change your wardrobe? Update your wardrobe. That's all right.
It's okay?
Yeah. Is this all right?
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So just, take a look and ask people their opinion, and what they think may help you step up.
That's really, get involved with other people.
Yeah.
There'll be great support, help you keep positive, eyes and ears,
Yep.
and encouragement when you're feeling down. And you'll also be an encouragement to them.
Yeah, and also if you can't afford new clothes, go to an op shop, see what they have. Sometimes they have brand new clothes for not much money at all.
I used to dress when I was younger and my family was young. I had no choice.
Yeah.
Sometimes we had to go to second-hand clothing stores. It's not a bad thing.
No,
The other thing is there's organisations, and I can think of one called Dressed for Success.
Yes.
That you can Google, and they'll actually help you get a working uniform again at very low cost.
Yeah. And there's also Fitted for Work.
Fitted for Work, yep, they're another one.
They're mainly for women.
But
they're free and their clothes are beautiful. Like, we have sent some of our women from over there, and they've come back with shoes and bags and jewellery and suits.
And they didn't steal it?
No.
Excellent.
And it was free. And they even got hair appointments.
Fitted for Work.
Yep.
Dressed for Success.
Yep.
And I'm sure there's some others around as well.
Yep. So just do a Google search, talk to people, see what you can come up with.
Brilliant. And are we going to put some of these resources and the links on our website?
Yes, we will.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, it must be time for coffee.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys stay positive, stay focused. If you've just come in now on how to get and keep a job, search for week 1 and just start it again. And even if you've seen all of them and you haven't got that job yet, why not go back to week 1 and watch it again?
Yeah, because the formula that's in this program is absolutely guaranteed to work. No question about it.
Yeah.
If you stay, as you said, Martha, stay focused, stay positive, and just treat your job seeking like work. Follow the steps that Martha's outlined over the last few weeks. You must get a job. No question about it.
Yeah. All right. fun. Bye.
Bye for now.